तेजिंदर, मैं अच्छी हूँ, आप कैसे हो? हाँ जी, फ्री रीडिंग होगी। Hi B, yes you can be added. Prachi will also join in a while. Okay, we'll just wait for a couple of others to join. Once they have joined, we'll start the reading, okay? Hi Prachi. So this is the list. Basically, B is first, then it's Tejinder. First it's B, then Tejinder. Okay, B. Prachi, can you please add B's name to the donation list? I'm just like waiting for, 2 more people to join the free list and then we can start the reading. I hope that's okay with you guys. And I'm so sorry if I sound low, okay? I am not at all low, feeling low or feeling down. I'm just like very exhausted. I still have the, capacity to yell at someone who doesn't follow the rules or acts otherwise. No worries. Yeah, definitely. I'll get some rest. I always forget to take the Joker's card out. Just give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay. Alright, we can get started. Tejinder, we'll start with you. Post your question. यार सही तो है बट थोड़ा अंडरस्टैंडिंग मतलब बिठाना पड़ेगा आप दोनों को यहाँ पे एक दूसरे के साथ, और थोड़ा ऐसा है कि तुम्हें उसके अकॉर्डिंग चलना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तुम्हें उसके अकॉर्डिंग चलना पड़ेगा, बट सही तो है। और यहाँ पे कुछ और लोगों का इन्फ्लुएंस भी आ सकता है। Hi Sonali, yes you can be added. B, post your free question and your paid questions both. You're welcome to Jinder. No, he has not. He hasn't seen it yet. What's your paid question? The feelings are basically the same. In addition to being heartbroken, he's heartbroken due to separation between you two. He wants to have a new beginning with you, and he has affection for you definitely here. And it's weird that he hasn't seen your Instagram DP, but he does keep an eye on you. You know, so appeared on the cards. And basically, you guys are like mirroring each other's energies. Okay. And I think you guys can also feel each other's energies telepathically. Somehow, you guys are able to communicate with each other telepathically. And also, you know, he's trying to manifest contact from you. He's trying to manifest contact from you. The spiritual energy is actually way too high between you two. He's also gaining an understanding of things, you know, from your perspective. thinks you are his soulmate. He thinks you are his soulmate, and he does want you to communicate with him on his birthday. He does want you to reach out to him on his birthday. You're driving. Okay. Still, I would want you to pull over and listen to the reading. I don't want you to be distracted while driving. If I reach out to G on his birthday, what can I expect? You can expect to have a lovely conversation with him. Okay, although there is not going to be a deep conversation between you two, and I would advise you to keep the conversation on a lighter note. Do not go deep into things. But I am expecting you can expect that you guys are going to have lovely exchanges between you two. Okay. Also, you're going to feel that Georgie is in a bit of scattered energy, while having a conversation with you. But you will also feel that he's actually much more engaged and, really interested in having a conversation with you. He's going to feel, you're going to feel that he's actually making an effort, to have a conversation with you. And also you're going to feel as if, he wanted this to happen. Okay, you'll get a confirmation while speaking to him that he was actually waiting for this to happen. All right, you guys will also, you'll also feel happy and, an emotional connect from his side. And you'll also feel that he's actually much more understanding than he used to be. Also, do not expect, a full on relationship or things to start full on between you two. After this conversation, there can be a bit of no contact after this conversation, not for too long, 2 to 3 days. Okay. But after that, you guys will talk again. Okay, there can be a bit of no contact there, but it's only going to last 2 to 3 days. Okay, so do not panic after that. Just stay calm as if you're not bothered. Would he not reaching out will not be? No, listen, that's not what I'm saying. There can be a bit of no contact for 2 to 3 days, but after 2 to 3 days you guys will speak again. You guys will have a conversation again. No matter what, do not start a fight with him. Okay? Yeah, he will contact you basically for guidance. Okay? Basically for guidance. in regards to his business. And you can mention this casually over the call, like ask him what he is doing, right? And just casually mention that, let me know if I can be of help. Just say it once. Do not repeat this line. Okay, say it only once and leave it there. Right? And no matter what, do not start a fight with him at all. Okay, this is very important. Basically, yeah. This is what I see. Yep. All right. Sonali, are you here? Sonali? You're welcome, B. Okay, she is here. Is there any good thing coming towards you? Yeah, I do see something good coming towards you. अगर आपको कुछ किसी चीज़ का स्ट्रेस है, डिप्रेशन है या फिर कुछ हेल्थ इश्यूज़ है, तो आई सी कि वो हेल्थ इश्यूज़ ठीक हो जाएंगे, बट आपको थोड़ा ध्यान भी रखने की ज़रूरत है. ठीक है, किसी भी चीज़ की किसी भी टाइप की कुछ परेशानी है तो वो मुझे सॉल्व होती हुई नज़र आ रही है. राइट, अगर कुछ फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम चल रही है तो वो भी मुझे ठीक होती हुई नज़र आ रही है. एंड you'll be spending money on yourself, like buying yourself things. Hi Radhe. You'll be buying yourself things to make yourself look good, feel good. Or there can be some inflow of money as well. All right. Happy. Post your question with your like number. I don't know, I feel this also. Matlab? You're welcome. I don't know how to pronounce these names, but I'm going to use initials. Does TN have romantic feelings for MPP? Okay. Rather than romantic feelings, I see sexual feelings. Okay, this person is like sexually attracted to you, but I don't see romantic feelings. Happy. Hi Sarah. Prachi, post your question. K messaged me today about something random like selling my furniture. We keep contact every 2 to 4 days. What is the universe point with these small messages? Okay. Well, it's as simple as, uh, you know, universe does not want to keep you separate. Okay, because if you guys like totally stop talking to each other, you know, K will actually turn into something that he's not supposed to. Okay, in order to keep the divinity alive in him, in order to keep the, and you know, this is actually very important, in order to keep the divinity alive in him, the universe is intentionally keeping you guys in contact, even if there is like no point of talking to each other. You know, somehow you or him, you know, will get an inspiration to text each other. Oh, it's not up to you. Even if you like, you know, do not want to, you'll still get some motivation to speak to each other. Trust me, it's not in your hands. It's not up to you at all. Because I do see there is some spiritual force behind it actually. And also, so that you guys do not deviate from responsibilities towards each other. And if possible, universe will also, you know, set up a meeting between you both. Okay. Yep, keep sending him light. Alright, Sarah, post your question. Those who are new to the channel, please post your questions with your like number. You're welcome. Hi, Sophia. Will there be a proper communication from the initials CE before this month ends? Sent a message about catching up but didn't respond it. Please and thank you. Okay, Prachi. I don't think so, dear. I do not think so. Although I do see that this person intends to. Okay, in fact, you know, you're talking about like a proper communication. This person intends to meet you and resolve whatever's you know, bothering you two, or whatever went wrong between you two. This person intends to travel towards you and like, you know, meet you up. If you guys like live far away from each other, if there is no distance between you two, in general this person wants to resolve conflict in person. Okay, this person intends to, but he feels stuck. Okay, he is unable to do so, and now I don't know the reason that why he feels the inability to do so, but he does intend to. Okay, all right, Prachi, please add yourself to the donation list. Prachi. Radhe, post your question. Radhe, those who are new to the channel, please post your question with your like number. So far you guys are doing good. Thank you so much for following the rules. Am I affecting my friend Anurag's energy in a bad way? You're welcome, Sarah. Who is Anurag? What's your relation to this person, Anurag? Is this person just a friend, or were you guys interested in each other romantically or sexually in any way? Radhe, I need you to clarify this for me. Just a friend. Although this came out as no, that you're not affecting his energy in a bad way, but this person seems to be heartbroken about something. Now, I don't know what it is. And the reason why I asked you about your relationship with this person is because I got some romantic interest and sexual interest card. He seems to be heartbroken about something, but you're not affecting his energy in a bad way, but he's definitely heartbroken about something. I don't know what that is. Maybe he is actually expecting justice for something, or there is no equal give and take between you two. Okay, हो सकता है ये इंसान तुम्हारा ज़्यादा करता है, इतना तुम नहीं करती हो इसका. This could be the fact. If there is no romantic / sexual interest between you two, or from this person's side. Alright, Sophia. Sophia, post your question. Those who are new to the channel, please post your questions with your like number. I cannot believe I keep saying that. I'm traumatized. Hi, Navi. Welcome to the channel. Forget A. I think he's back. I'm planning on getting another keratin treatment in April. Okay. Will I be happy with the results? Okay, let's see. I'm glad that you guys actually trust me with, even these trivial questions. Let's see. You're welcome, Radhe. Will you be happy with the results? These are important questions. My bad. I'm sorry. Yes, you will be very happy with the results. Very happy with the results. I got a confirmation card basically. You told me you're getting this done a second time, right? The second time, right? They affect the glow up. They do. But yeah, you will be happy with the results. Navi, yes, you can be added. This is your third time. Good. All right. Who's next, by the way? Prachi, you have donated, right? Prachi, can I take you after Navi? And can you please add Navi to the list? Prachi, are you here? All right. Navi, post your question. Those who are new to the channel, please post your questions with your like number. I'm asking because my hair has been shedding. I did not get negative cards for you. क्या शिवानी नैतिक को मेरे अगेंस्ट कर रही है? ओके. Hi Khyati, how are you? I don't think so. I do not think so. I think basically if this person is like, if you feel like that this person is like cutting himself off from you, या फिर लाइक डिस्टेंस क्रिएट कर रहा है ये पर्सन तुमसे, या दूर जा रहा है तुमसे, तो वो अपनी खुद की मर्जी से कर रहा है. ठीक है. आई डू नॉट थिंक बिकॉज शिवानी ये चीज़ कर रही है, आई थिंक वो अगर चीज़ हो रही है तो वो खुद से हो रही है. ठीक है. बट वो भी इंटेंशनली नहीं कर रहे हैं. इट्स मोस्टली बिकॉज दिस पर्सन इज़ वेरी बिजी विद हिज करियर एंड इसके ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. व्हाट डू यू मीन नोप ही इज़ ट्राइंग? तो मैंने भी तो यही बोला कि ही इज़ ट्राइंग. मैंने भी तो यही बोला तुम्हें कि शिवानी इज़ नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग इन दिस केस. ये खुद से ही दूर जा रहा है, बट इट्स नॉट बिकॉज ही इज़ इंटेंशनली डूइंग इट. लाइक इसका कोई इंटेंशन नहीं है तुमसे दूर जाने का, जस्ट बिकॉज ही इज़ एक्चुअली बिजी विद हिज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ एंड ऑल्सो हिज करियर. और अगर इसका खुद का बिजनेस है तो ही इज़ बिजी विद हिज ओन बिजनेस. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि शिवानी कुछ कर रही है. ऑल राइट. ख्याति कैन गो बिफोर यू. बट शिवानी सेड हिम टू स्टे अवे फ्रॉम मी. ही सेड दिस. अगर तुम्हें पता है तो वाई डू यू कम ओवर हेयर एंड आस्क मी क्वेश्चंस? इफ यू ऑलरेडी नो दिस, then why do you come and ask me questions? Okay, this is for everyone. You do not fucking come to my channel and question me. If you think that you're not able to trust my readings, if you think that it's not working out for you, get the fuck out. Unsubscribe. I do not have time for this. Khyati, can you please post your question? I think she wanted to know if he is lying. Yeah, nobody cares. Exactly. Please get out. Try to phrase your question properly. Will Muskan get financial? What do you mean financial? Will Muskan get financial in next 5 months? What do you mean by that? Financially stable. Okay. No, it's okay, Khyati. See, she needs some help, by the way. Okay, I'm not saying financial help. No, not financial help, but she needs to be guided. इसको गाइडेंस की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, इसको समझाने की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. उसके बिना मतलब हो जाएगा उसके बिना भी, बट कई लोग होते हैं ना कि वो दूसरों के प्रेशर में आके ही काम कर पाते हैं. आई थिंक शी इज़ वन ऑफ दोज पीपल जिनको खुद से इनिशिएटिव नहीं आता है लेना, या खुद से चीज़ें नहीं आती हैं करनी. तो इनको लाइक हेल्प बहुत लगेगी, गाइडेंस बहुत लगेगी सामने वाले की, दूसरों की. Yeah. Prachi, post your question. I think, yeah, she is the last one. Post your question. I'm glad it resonated, Kathy. You're welcome. Uh, okay, let me check. No, not at all. It's not a coincidence. In fact, it's a special favor. Trust me, I'm as amused as you will be post hearing this. You know, people drive like assholes over here. Anyway, yeah, it's not a coincidence. Actually, it's a special favor done on you, both of you. Okay. To remind you of love that exists between both of you, because maybe love was at its peak. Okay. When you guys used to meet each other at that point. So yeah, consider it as a special favor. Basically, to remind you of the love that exists between both of you. Does it hold any meaning for the future? Hold on. Hi, Yevit. Yes, you can be a part of the yes or no. Yes, it does. Basically, it's like yin and yang energy, okay, which is going to be exchanged a lot between you two, okay, and for future it means basically doing the right thing, okay, and getting a desired opportunity, fulfilling a dream with each other. Also, I see like the faith and trust between both of you, it will be developed with time. Mostly I see like exchange of yin and yang energy between both of you, and it also means victory in the end, okay, emotional fulfillment in the end, the happiness that you're going to experience with each other, the enjoyment, the amusement, also emotional commitment, even marriage. Summertime can be important for both of you, particularly from April to June. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, you should always remember that your bond with him is actually eternal. Okay? Alright, Yevit has not asked to be added, right? Okay. Okay, Prachi, can you please add her? B, I'm going to be live for 1 more hour, so you can send for as many as you want to. I will be live for 1 more hour. Alright, Yevit, post your question with your like number. Those who are new to the channel, please post your questions with your like number. Hi Anushka. Will this still be a good opportunity to do with BS, an event I have been doing every summer? So BS is a person, right? BS is a person, right? Hear it? Okay, B. That's the name of the event. See, that's why, I basically, thank God I asked, because I would have assumed that actually BS is a person. Okay, well, I'll just help you with BS, and event happened during every summer. Alright, let me check. Thank you, Yevit. Okay. Basically, you could be like you could be stuck between two things. Okay, there could be other responsibilities getting in the way of you actually, doing this event with BS. There can be some other responsibilities in your life that can get in the way, although if you do manage to, get into this thing, you have to put your full energy and hard work into this with no distractions. But I see that your energy is very distracted because of other responsibilities. Okay, if you can try and put these other responsibilities on the side for a while, or if you can get someone else to take care of them for a while, then I definitely see it will be very successful event for you. But I see that mostly you'll be very distracted to get this event thing done. Even if you do manage to get into it, you will be distracted. And so yeah, Anushka, please post. Is something coming towards me in general? You're welcome, Yevit. If you're looking for a new job opportunity, I do see a job opportunity coming your way. Okay, and mostly I see a job opportunity coming your way. But if you do get a job opportunity, I think it's going to be like close to your home, right? It's going to be close to your home. So that's what I see coming for you. You're welcome. All right, give me 1 sec. I'll be back. Okay, just give me 1 second, please. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the long interruption. B, are you here? Why is the device getting heated up? B, are you here? Prachi, are you here? All right. Yeah, B, this is your question. Okay. Because he thinks that if he reaches out to you, he'll stir up something. Okay, it will stir things up, and in a bad way. That's one reason. Second is actually ego, but the first one is he thinks he'll stir something up. Also, there is, influence of other things like career and finances on this connection. And what he wants is that if any interaction happens between you two, it should be without any conflict, without any drama. And it can be done, and he does not realize that it can be achieved even if he reaches out as well. But I'm so sorry to say, men are dumb. They know that they want to avoid the conflict, but they do not know that they are the ones, their behavior is something that's actually starting the conflict in first place. Basically they don't own up to their own behavior. Okay, I'll tell you something. Yes, that will. Okay, logically speaking, it will. It will feed his ego, yes. But still, the end goal over here is, I understand that you want it to be mutual, right? Whatever happens between you next, you want it to be mutual. I understand that. But sometimes karma between two people is designed in such a way that one person has to keep feeding other person's ego in order to keep things right. And I know you won't be able to sit still, and you won't be able to rest till you actually have, if Georgie were to give you a proper closure, and in a through a peaceful conversation, I think that will help you a lot. Since he hasn't done that, that's why you're very restless. But you have to do things this way, because the karma between you two is designed in such a way. It's not even about that. I don't want to call him and he just cuts me off or stays quiet. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I do not think that's going to happen this time. This time he will engage in the conversation. I have been told before to call him be positive and just cuts me off. Was it me though? Was it me? Why am I warm only when it's convenient? I know, right? I understand your frustration, B, but let's see what happens this time, okay? Okay, B, let's see what happens this time. Since this is the first time I am asking you to reach out to him, I'm telling you that, if you reach out to him, it will be good. The result will be good. It will be positive. Let's see what happens this time. I mean, I don't think, you should feel embarrassed about it, because technically it will be his birthday when you'll be reaching out to him, and not just like any random day. Sometimes people use special days and events to reach out to like their loved ones. 23rd of March. Sorry, 25th of March. Yeah. I'll use K's birth. When is K's birthday? All our birthdays are close. I know yours, 27th of April. B is 15th. G is 23rd. K is 4th of April. Oh, okay. Wow, our birthdays are surely very super close. B, by the way, do you often experience mystical dreams? You should be. Do you often get mystical or like prophetic dreams? You don't remember your dreams? That's sad. I don't remember my dreams either, but like sometimes I do remember, the like important ones, especially the ones that felt vivid. Oh, can I tell you about like one of the dreams that I got like back in December? It's going to sound a little scary. Just tell me yes and I'll start. Wow, there is a delay. There is definitely a delay. Okay, so I was back in my hometown and I was doing something over my laptop and it was like dead in the night. Okay, it was actually dead in the night, and I was sitting outside on my porch and I was like doing something with my laptop, and suddenly I looked back. And I saw like I don't remember the number, but they must be like 20 to 30 ladies. Okay, uh, there were 20 to 30 ladies, and there was full moon. And like I saw 20 to 30 ladies, and all those ladies were pregnant. Okay, and they were blue in color for some reason, right? And their eyes were like wide open, and all of them were witches walking towards me. And they walked towards me, and they kept a hand basically on my belly and on my forehead, and all of them started chanting, doing something. I don't know what they were doing, but it was actually very weird. I still remember the dream. I couldn't even like move or speak, and it was so vivid. I actually felt like it was happening. It was really happening. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I definitely will, because I couldn't understand the concept of pregnant witches, like walking towards me. Their eyes were really wide open, like basically their eyeballs, they were coming out of the socket. It's like, yeah, they were chanting something. They kept the hand on my belly and my forehead, and don't understand. I still don't understand what was the significance of that dream. Yeah, it will be like our personal satsang, Prachi. You, me, Esther, Kosh, and your grandma. Other than to make a person soil themselves, I would have. You would have what? I couldn't understand B. I would have enjoyed that a lot, Prachi. Soiled myself after having that dream. Oh, actually, I'm quite used to these kind of dreams. You know, I usually do not remember my dreams either, but when I do, it's usually a very vivid dream. I remember some of the dreams that I had, back when I was 8 years old. That's when I got my first supernatural dream, by the way, when I was 8 years old. And I told my mom about it, hoping, because as an 8-year old, your first guide is your mother, basically, because you tell her everything, right? I told her about it, and she laughed it off. She said it was nothing, it was just a dream. But I still remember it. Remind me to tell you about the dream of you, Esther, and Kosh whenever we get. Are you serious? Okay. Not a dream, but a message. Mm-hmm. I think every woman, has an intuitive power that they cannot explain. But women's intuition is mostly heightened than men. Women's intuition is mostly heightened than men. My dad's intuition is strong as well. But all the other men that I've met so far, yeah, not so much. Oh, your grandma is actually off the charts. Yes, Prachi? Okay, Prachi. Yeah, I'll mute myself. Can you send it to the other WhatsApp? Not this one. Can you send it to the other WhatsApp? Yeah. Okay. Let me listen to the voice note. All right. I listen to the voice note. Let me check. The answer has always been with you, by the way, but you just had to connect the right dots, Prachi. The first reason why he has never been able to meet her is his darkness. That's why I said the answer has always been with you. And is something supposed to happen before they get to meet each other? You need to kick the darkness into oblivion. Okay, the first thing that I actually, has he ever spoken to her over the phone? Has he ever spoken to her over the phone? First, he needs to, in order to ease it out, I think he needs to speak to her over the phone, if that's possible. Yeah, he needs to speak to her over the phone. I mean, there has to be an exchange of communication. Voice notes is like one-way communication. There needs to be some exchange of, words between them. He needs to hear her voice first. Otherwise, I don't think something is supposed to happen before. Yeah, I don't think anything major is supposed to happen, before he gets to meet her. It's just not the time yet. And also, it's just that, the darkness is actually not allowing him to meet her, okay? The darkness within him. But he will meet her in the future. He will meet her in the future. He will. I know you told me that. I know you told me that. It's just the darkness. Let me see. Is it just the darkness? Also, it's actually, basically the wish of the universe as well. Okay, right now the universe is not very much in favor of you and her meeting, and I think that too is basically because of the darkness itself. No, Kay and her meeting. I did not ask you to call him today, B. I did not ask you to call him today. What's what's wrong with you? You're welcome, Prachi. Why did you call him today? Why did you have to do that today? If you're being anxious, if you're facing anxiety, tell me. We'll talk about it and we'll look for ways to solve it. You know, trust me on one thing. Please trust me on one thing. I mean, you do not have to trust my readings or anything, but do trust me on one thing. You never make good decisions while being anxious. Do not make a decision being anxious. And right now, you're running very high on anxiety. What keeps changing, by the way? What do you mean by that? I'll see you soon. I think during your personal reading as well, I don't know what dates I gave you, but the day you asked me, I think it was like, I'm not sure if I told you to, call him the same day. This happens to all of us. This happens to all of us. Okay. Hi, Shante. I mean, I did not close the free list, but we are open. Either way, we are open. Yes, Shante, you can post your question, Shante. Oh, sorry, I muted myself. You can post your question. Alright, Shante, let's check. He's keeping a check on you. He's keeping a check on you and mostly your temperament. He's keeping a check on you to check, if like you're in good mood, and he wants to keep you in good mood. He's being very careful around you. And if anything happens between you two, anything bad happens between you two, for any reason, if there any conflict arises between you two, he intends to basically make it right then and there, and he doesn't want to like stretch any conflict between you two for a long time, and he does intend to make an extra effort towards this connection. And tell me something, how's his financial health? His financial health, how is it? Is he doing fine financially? He starts his job Monday. No, I understand, but otherwise, how is he doing financially? That's my question. Shante, I'm asking you a question. Okay, anyway, the thing is that, he thinks that, oh, he lost his job in December. He starts a better one Monday. So at this moment, he's struggling. Yeah, he thinks that he needs to step up financially in order to like keep things smooth between you two, right? He's only worried about his finances, that's it. Otherwise he's not worried about anything else, you know. So I think he's on the right path, actually. I think he's on the right track. He basically wants to take care of you, okay? And taking care of someone, it does involve emotional involvement from your side, but it also involves basically doing better financially, so that if the other person needs you, you can like buy gifts for them, or like just to make them feel special, like these sort of things. So he's only worried about his finances, rest everything is fine, okay? He could also be thinking about marriage, by the way, although like not very strongly, but he does think about marriage with you from time to time. And he wants to keep the connection alive, he wants to keep things going, between you two. I'm about to donate to get advice on how to handle my relationship, what I do wrong or need to do more of besides self-care and manifestation. Okay, we can check that, but I still want you to like phrase your question accordingly, like properly. Like, what is it that you need advice on? My relationship to lead to marriage, meaning? Oh, you should actually, you haven't seen their picture together. They look so cute together. Advice on how I need to move on my relationship with Atiba that will lead to marriage. Okay. know. I don't know. Like, Shante, are you okay with it? My moderator would like to see the photo of you together. If you're okay with it, then I can share the photo with her. If you're not, then I won't. Just give me the word. Oh, so it's same. Okay, the same thing is happening in India as well. Don't worry, it's happening globally. Trust me. Okay, Prachi, I'll send it to you. Post the live session, okay? Okay, Shant, I'm checking for you. No matter what happens between you two, no matter what happens between you two, things should not lead to no contact between you two, okay? No matter what happens, I'm sorry. No matter what happens, things should not escalate to, no contact at all. Keep the communication alive, no matter what. That's the first thing, okay? Second thing, try not to fight with him. Try to resolve issues peacefully and calmly. Okay? Try to resolve issues peacefully and calmly. Instead, if you feel something is bothering you, okay, first of all, sit with yourself and think it through. Like, is it like, learn to identify. Is it an actual thing happening, or is it just like a trigger, out of anxiety? Identify that first. If it's your anxiety, do not have a discussion about this at all, because that can create unnecessary conflict, okay? Because he's trying really hard to understand you. He's trying really hard for things to be better between you two, okay? So do not have any discussion based on triggers or anxiety. If if you feel something is happening and if it's based on a real event, then definitely have a discussion with him. But try to have these discussions in person rather than on text or phone calls. try to have these discussions in person, okay? Do not, like, if you need to talk to him about something, do not have this any discussions with him on text or phone call. Just tell him that, we should meet, we need to meet him, but then again speak to him in loving manner, okay? Do not talk to him in condescending tone, basically. Yeah. Hold on. And also learn to trust him, okay? If he tells you that he's not getting involved with any third party, try and believe him, okay? Try and believe him. And also, you need to work hard in your career. I don't know what relation it has with respect to marriage, things leading to marriage, but it's very important that both of you, work hard in your respective careers. Keep things peaceful as much as possible, and do not snoop on him, okay? Do not keep an eye on him or his activities. Bring yourself in free flowing energies. I'll try. I can understand this can be hard. The last part can be hard. But try and see if you can do it. Okay? Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me check something for you. The only third party that can actually come between both of you is his career and his money, his finances, not an actual person. Okay? But I think you should still tell him first. I don't know if you have already spoken to him about this or not, but I think he does understand that, in the past, whenever he has gotten involved with third parties, it has only created conflicts for both of you. He does understand that. And like, he does understand the consequences of it, so I don't think he's going to be involved. But do tell him, like, directly, no, not indirectly, do let him know that, you're not going to tolerate any third parties from now on, because that definitely needs to stop. And after that, understand that he'll take care of it. All right. All right, you're welcome. Prachi, what do you say? Should we close the live now? Prachi, are you here? All right. Yeah, let's close the live. All right, thanks everyone for participating in the live session. It was a pleasure reading for you all. I hope you got the insight that you came seeking to my channel. Thank you, Prachi. You were amazing. Thank you for modding the session for me. Couldn't have done this without you, because I hate making lists. So this is me, Platonic Tendencies Tarot, signing off. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another insightful and amazing session. Until then, please take care of yourself. Good night. Bye-bye.